Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Tater Incorporated. I am Johan Barris Garcia, representing the Technology Department of Tater Incorporated. I'm here to talk about the upgrading the operating systems of our towers and computers. The company have formally planned to upgrade the operating system to Windows 10. However, because of a rumor spreading that Windows 10 was going subscription-based, in this presentation, I will go over the issues that will affect our business as a whole. The issue with Windows 10, if Windows 10 goes subscription-based operating system, we will lose profits. In the central processing unit, we have only 120 systems alone. Now imagine 292 systems that we got to install Windows 10. Additionally, Windows 10 costs around $7 to $11 per one user. For the 292 systems, that will cost between $2,044 and $3,212 per month. It's a giant sting for the company for sure. Since we cannot use Windows 10, I present you the new and free operating system called Ubuntu. I will go over the benefits of Ubuntu and how it will deal with the OS issue. What is Ubuntu? Ubuntu is an open source, Debian-based Linux operating system created and sponsored by Canonical Ltd. Ubuntu is great for home, school, and enterprise to run everyday tasks. The good thing about it is being open source is purely out of volunteers instead of being a program by a company and closed source. Also, Ubuntu has a long-term releases that give you 5 years of security and patches. If an ongoing attack or malware is spreading around, Windows and Mac and operating systems are the main targets because of its market share. Also, the big part of Ubuntu is available for anyone in all languages: Spanish, English, Japanese, whatever. The requirements for Ubuntu are as followed: 2 GHz of dual-core processor or better. However, 1 core works fine. 4 GB of system memory, 25 GB of free hard drive space, and a DVD drive of a USB port for the installing media. There's some pros and cons of Ubuntu that outweigh each other in certain ways. The pros of Ubuntu are free and open source, so volunteers are updating the thing constantly. Security patches and updates for 5 years. This only includes for long term. It's great for homes, office, and enterprise. It's available for all languages. And when I say all languages, I mean all. It has customization too. So you can go crazy with the customization if you want. But in this case, our company will just go uniformly. The cons, however, with starting Ubuntu, it may get hard a bit at first. The installation for applications is a bit tricky. I literally had to install, when I installed FreeOffice, it was a pain that I had to actually search how to install it. So we may have to put a little bit of training on our employees to install applications of their own if they want to. And a person, like I said, a person needs to have a basic understanding of Linux command lines and terminal lines. Certain Windows applications are not available for Ubuntu, and the App Store barely works, so I wouldn't recommend using that. The balance and pros of Ubuntu are equal. It's good for those who are experienced with terminal commands and allow full use of the program. However, I think since our application will be installed by technicians in our IT departments, it doesn't seem much of a big deal as far as I'm concerned. However, we still need training for our employees to have a basic understanding of Linux commands. I did find some third-party applications that is relevant to the company. Applications such as documents, spreadsheets, presentations, emails, and database applications. For the first 3, I choose FreeOffice by SoftMaker, which is quite the charm. It's compatible with Microsoft Office, and it's available for Linux for free, which is another outwards for our company. For the database, I choose LibreOffice Database. It's user friendly and it's similar to Microsoft Access. This is a VM showcase. This VM is running in 4 gigabytes of memory. Same core for the computer, but however it's only running on 1 core. And has 60 gigabytes of memory. I did do some tests with the following applications. For the first 3 I did was the spreadsheets, the presentations, and the text editor or text document. And for the text document, I found it to be just regular old Windows Word. It has your insert, layout, references, and mailing, and all that jabbery, so that people can start doing their documents or in a company. For the spreadsheets, it's also the same thing. It has all of your basic Excel things, your formulas, strings, all that stuff, your datas, all the things you need for Excel or similar to Excel. And I did export a spreadsheet, which not too biggie. It's just your spreadsheet. And a presentation that I was doing, but it's not really thing. It's just more like a test, just how to install an application. However, it's not complete. It has your translation, animation, slideshows, and views, which is all the basics of PowerPoint. And the good thing is you can export these into the actual formats of Microsoft Office. In such example, let me just export this, save this, or wait, no, export as. Let's see if I can export it, if I can remember. Oh, never mind, it's already in PowerPoint. It's already in PowerPoint format. And here's one of my databases. I can create a new database by using Wizard. Okay. Okay, all of them. There you go. Oh, this is more like a editor, because I did a table before, but for the people who are experienced with databases, they can do. It's pretty. I think they can see that's somewhat sort of similar to Microsoft Access. Now I'm gonna just quit. Don't save. There's a recovery. And another application, Thunderbird, offered by Mozilla Firefox. Here's all of your things down. You can check your emails, all that stuff. However, I'm going to censor this because I don't want anyone checking my emails, obviously. But yeah, that's it about the VM. And at least for me, it works fine when it comes to searching. It's very responsive. Let's see, let's just search something. Venus fly traps. And it seems to be running fine. Let's look up YouTube. Now let's search for maybe a piano song or something. Let's see. It seems to be work just fine. Very responsive. However, installing applications is a little bit of a hassle. You have to do 4 lines of code at least, or 3 lines of command lines in order to install an application, which I find it quite a little bit of hassle to do. So to train our employees, it will be best to show them what Linux is and the basic of Linux. But this is my showcase of Linux. Ubuntu is an open source program that I found quite the alternative to Windows 10. It's free and secure, and it has its ups and downs when it comes to learning the program. However, it's far better than paying 2 to 3 grand a month for Windows 10. Also, our system will surely handle the operating system, since almost all of the basic requirements to run Ubuntu. With this in mind, I raise my case.